Welcome back to Insanely Chill, everyone. This is the weekend edition. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's not actually. It's Wednesday. I had to do this early because I'm in Spain right now, if you're watching this.
Holy shit.
I'm joined again by Matt King. You might remember him from the weekend edition 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
And Toddy Smith.
You can call me Todd, whatever you want.
Is it Todd or Toddy?
It's Todd, but you
have to earn the Toddy, or you can know you personally, but then anybody can just call you Toddy.
I feel like
I call you Todd.
Yeah.
To earn the Toddy?
No. I feel like if like a grown man calls me Toddy, he feels kind of awkward. It's just for the kids, you know?
Is that why it's your YouTube name?
Yeah.
Is it on your Instagram too? Is it your whole your online presence? It Toddy?
It's mainly Toddy. Yeah, it's like my main online presence.
But your Instagram is Todd Eric.
Yes, that was before like my online presence, and then Scott got big on Vine. He's like Scotty Sire. I'm like, oh, I need like this E or like the Y. You know, I'm like Toddy Smith. You know,
Toddy
Smith
like
flows better than Todd Smith.
Yeah,
the whitest name ever.
Todd Smith is the whitest name of all time.
It's LL Cool J's name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
His album's is named Todd Smith.
So if you Google it, does he come up as well, or do you come up? Are you the first Toddy Smith?
I used to be second, but now I think I'm first.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm kidding. I think it's LL Cool.
Oh,
still.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a comedian in England, and his name's Matt King, and he always comes up before me.
Oh, really?
But he hasn't done anything like the past 10 years. I think that's true.
Is he the one that has your Instagram name, Matt King? Because you're Matt R. King.
No, he doesn't have an Instagram. Somebody has the Instagram handle Matt King, but it's one of those inactive ones, but I can't get the handle, but it's just there.
Oh, it's so annoying.
I know.
Because I really hate your Instagram name.
I know. Trust me. I know. And then I've looked up Matt K. I've looked up Matt on Twitter, but I like the King, but I don't know.
The R just throws me off every time.
Well, I don't want to have my Twitter different than my Instagram, and I always have to be like, it's Matt R. King on Instagram and Matt King on Twitter.
Why don't you go Matty King Raps or like Matty King Rap?
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. I bet that's probably
a good idea.
You get the
Matt King YouTubes? No,
YouTube,
that's a bad one.
Matt King YouTubes.
Just to give you guys some context, Toddy? I don't even know what to call you anymore.
Just call me Toad. I don't know.
Toddy, go with Toddy.
Toddster here. And Matt, you guys are YouTubers.
Yes. Now officially I am. I can say.
And now this is something I wanted to talk about. Was last time we talked about your intro video, which you were in the process of editing.
Yeah.
And now since then, you've dropped it.
Since then, I've dropped it. I am now officially in the grind and commitment to the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I know. I've been working on my second one, and I'm committing on posting on Friday, and I better because we're gonna be at VidCon, and I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. But yeah,
so you're gonna do one per week now.
I'm not committing to a schedule. I'm gonna do it whenever I want. Isn't that your thing? It's just new videos whenever.
It's tough though because it's you kind of need that deadline sometimes of the day, you know? Because sometimes I've gotten in these where I'm like, well, I don't have a day, so I can let it go a week and a half. But it's it's not good.
Yeah,
you just become irrelevant. You know, you just drop off.
I know
exactly. I mean, look at me.
And I'm trying to
dye my hair to keep it.
And I'm trying to balance out with Zane because Zane's always committing to his deadline and stuff. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I would like to be editing while Zane's editing, so I'm not sitting around. But then when there is free time, Zane needs to film his shit, and I'm need to film my shit. And so we're working it out. But no, it's exciting. I like it. I have 67,000 subscribers.
Nice.
I really like the video.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm just glad I got it done with.
One little thing, just a minor.
Okay,
thing
do we have to do criticism?
No, well, it's just a little one. Didn't see me in it.
Same here.
So you know what? I know.
You not in it?
No, oh shit.
Barely in it, and he listed all his friends in the box.
Was I not in it either?
I don't think
definitely not in it. But you're not focused on. You're in a room with a whole bunch of other people.
Is he in the video?
No, he's not in the video.
Is he in the description?
The description.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not in the description.
What the
okay.
fuck?
Yeah, right.
Trust me, you will be in the future.
Oh, sure. Now I was backpedaling now.
I know.
No, I'll put you. I swear to God, I'll put you in the future one.
I just had no videos of you. I have tons of pictures of you, but I have no videos of you.
You can be hey, Cody Todd, can you send me a clip of you guys dancing so I can throw in my video?
Yeah, I should have done that. I was just piecing together what I had.
Or just a still frame of me right in the middle with the Carl Burns effect or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
Ken Burns.
Ken Burns,
Just comes in.
I should have done that. All right, I apologize, Cody, but thanks for having me on your podcast now for the second time.
For the second fucking time. Now you've been in 2 of my videos. So you just graduated, right?
Yes, finally.
From
Cal State Dominguez Hills.
nice.
Yeah.
How did that? What did you major in?
Communications with a little emphasis in the media.
All right.
So pretty much my later courses were about social media and television
Oh, dope.
and advertisements. So
Does it feel good to be done?
oh yeah, it feels so great. I was gonna quit, but I felt bad for my mom. I can just see her crying. You know, like, oh, my baby didn't go to grad.
Yeah.
So I finished. It took me like 5.5 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I went to JC for 3.5 there too, and then I took some time off in between because I am 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
old. Yeah, nice.
Are you the oldest of like the vlog squad?
Jason, but yeah.
Oh,
Besides
Jason, yeah. I think Zane's what,
Besides
24.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Scott's
what are you?
I'm 24.
24.
Okay.
But Zane is like a school year younger than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's 93. You're 92.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like 20. He was like 2015. I'm
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
Or I don't know.
2011.
He would go to college. Yeah.
Yeah.
2011.
But yeah, school, it sucked because I lived at the original house when we first moved in, and it was so hard to get stuff done.
What is
Do
the
papers.
what regional? What?
Oh, the original. I'm sorry.
Oh, the original.
original
house.
house.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Like then we moved into this one with Scott and Jason.
What's the vibe like now in the new house?
It's nice. There's either a lot of people there or nobody there, so it's just hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys still have no furniture?
Yeah,
I was there. I was there.
The furniture's the
2 weeks
worst
ago.
part of that
Yeah.
house. Like it's such a nice like house. Like just put some decent couches. You guys have like college dorm room couches that have just like who knows what's living
Piss and
under. Oh yeah,
cum.
just oh.
It's amazing how empty something feels. Like in the other room beside the kitchen, there's literally nothing.
I know.
And it's like when you don't have like just even a shelf like this kind of like fills shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you don't have any of that, it's like it feels so empty. It's like this is just a room. It's just walls and a ceiling.
We've gotten so used to it. I walk straight from my room to the kitchen just with no interference, you know?
Yeah, there's nothing
I'm
in that
so
room.
used to it.
And those two couches are destroyed.
Yeah.
Like the leather is just like peeling off and you don't even want to sit on it because when you get up, it's just like all these chunks of pleather sticking to you.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's like a torn up leather.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the fucking worst, dude.
It's awful.
With like awful foam in there, and it's just like it's almost like you. As soon as you like legitimize in your mind that you don't need furniture, then
yeah.
you'll never pay money for it. You know what I mean?
Like
Because you're like, I don't really need furniture. I just lived in this house for 2 months and we never bought a thing.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I
Scott.
can use this money for something else.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Like Scott's method is he doesn't like to go out and buy things, and he just like likes ordering things. So if I ask him to go to IKEA to check out a couch or something like that, he's not going to go. So like, I mean, we just got a rug.
But there are stuff that are free on Craigslist that is
Yeah,
nicer
but
than the furniture you guys have. So I'm just like, get it out.
We're so
just,
lazy.
Oh,
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for our furniture, like to furnish our house.
no, you don't.
Not a GoFundMe, but like one of those.
What?
You just
One of the what?
throw in like the shop cart and send it to us. I don't know what it was.
Oh, like an Amazon like
Kind of like that.
wish
yeah.
list?
Yeah, like a wish list. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of a
So
good
people can
idea.
furnish-
Dude, I want to. Matt showed me one of your captions last time. One of your Instagram captions.
Fuck.
Can I read? It was
saying
beautiful.
how much
Really?
I like them.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
We were
Thanks-
talking about
thanks,
this.
man.
This is why I asked you what you majored in because I wanted to
Okay.
know if it was writing.
Okay. No, I took like a writing class, but I wish I majored in writing. I was too far out to switch my major. So
So you like it? You
I like
writing?
it. Yeah, yeah.
Do you write?
Yeah.
You do.
When I'm inspired, I mean, like I try to like write once a day. It usually turns into 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That was one of the first conversations.
Yeah.
When we first met, we were at like a pool hall.
yeah.
And I just like went up to you. I was like, dude, I really like your writing. Cause I would always see you on Instagram. I'm like, who's this like cute boy guy? It's always with Scott. And I'm like, what? And every time I would see your caption, I'm like, what? He wrote this?
Can I read one? I want to read one. All right. So it's this picture. I don't even know how to. Should I describe it?
What's
For
the
the people
picture?
listening.
Oh, you know, just shirtless Todd.
He's shirtless in some sort of swamp, and it looks like a waterfall, some sort of marsh here.
Yeah.
Would you qualify that as a marsh?
A marshy area, marshy swamp area. Yeah.
like
With the
a
waterfall.
bog.
Yeah.
In New Zealand.
In New Zealand.
And the caption is, why were the clouds undulating across the sky during the night? They weren't. They were moving. Same thing, I murmured to myself. Come again, she said. I told her no thanks, and that I had an eventful morning playing the new Mario Kart. Or maybe the old one. She had a bag, an eclectic bag full of candy. I told her I didn't like any candy that was coated by the colors orange, green, or yellow. Not 27 seconds later, she handed me a yellow Skittle. With a profound look, I put the Skittle in my mouth. I didn't chew. I reached for the bottle of whiskey standing upright in the sand, took a masculine sip, a warm sip, and swallowed the yellow devil. I looked at her with a dull face, stood up, took my took off my shirt and walked away. Boom.
Boom.
Poetry. Fucking poetry, dude.
You sounded really good.
Yeah.
It's good saying that.
Sounds
Your voice is
better
nice.
out loud.
Yeah.
Like I was like, whoa,
I stuttered a couple times, but that
sounded nice.
It was beautiful.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
A lot of colors. I liked it a lot. What does it mean?
Thanks. I don't know. I think I write about kind of like lonely dudes with a weird sense of purpose.
Okay.
Like just like a bunch of alcohol, usually a beach is involved, or just kicking it, you know?
Yeah.
Just kind of like finding your sense of, like emotion, you know, with another human being.
Okay.
But it always ends up, you find this and then it's gone,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah,
Kinda
there's like kind of like an indecisiveness too.
Yeah,
like
there's
you,
very
like you don't know which
indecisive,
Mario Kart. He doesn't know which, Skittle or M&M he's gonna take. Like it's just the details kind of like ramble on its own thing. You're not like focused on the plot. It's just the
random
exploring of the moment.
Yeah, descriptions of like random shit, like this microphone next to my mouth.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Colors. A lot of colors.
Yeah.
A lot of colors.
I was actually oddly inspired by my buddy back home, and he's a killer writer.
Yes. Yeah.
So Matt met him, and so like I saw like 4 years ago, I was into writing, but I wasn't like really doing it. I saw like one of his pieces, his short stories. I'm like, fuck, this is cool. Mm-hmm. And so he's like pretty much like my inspiration. And then from there, writing those like little short, weird captions. I took a screenwriting class in school, and then now I'm trying to like hopefully hone in something and do that.
Oh, so you're gonna write screenplays?
Trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. Need more experience in the world before I can, do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, based off that, I think it would be good.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Do you identify with that character, the lonely
Yeah, definitely.
dude? Really?
And I've had girls like when I wrote like my first couple, like my ex-girlfriend would like ask about if it was her. I think one was about her, and then like other girls would be like, oh, like who's that about? And like most of them like aren't about anyone. It's just like in my head that like that's
now I understand.
You know
Dude,
I mean?
that has to drive girls crazy,
Yeah,
like in a
like,
good way.
Who's it about? Is it about me? Is it about him? Which Mario Kart was it though?
Yeah, I don't remember ever giving him M&Ms.
red Skittles.
Yeah,
What?
Skittles, yes, Skittles.
You never told me you like Skittles.
Oh my god. I like your usage of the word undulating. I've never heard you say that out
Really?
loud.
No,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Dude, I
did
got
he
to that-
write this?
I got to
where-
that word. And I was like, it's the fourth one. And right before I had this like split second of panic where I was like, I don't know how to pronounce this.
Oh, that's the worst feeling when you're in class, like reading, and it was just like, can never. Oh my god.
I've used that word twice. No one's called me out, but I used it in a previous one because I just love that fucking word.
It's a great word.
You know? And I mean, people are gonna see this, but eclectic. I heard that on Joe Rogan's podcast like 2 weeks before I threw that in there. I'm like, I fucking love this word.
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Did he say it or did his
I
guest
think
say
his
it?
guest said
Okay.
it. He has an eclectic life. Like,
Yeah.
In that phrase. It was I forgot the name. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
But it was a good podcast.
Do you
Yours is
listen,
better,
do you
though.
listen to Joe Rogan?
Yeah. All the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love
It's good.
Yeah.
I know. I used to listen to him a lot. What's your favorite word, Cody?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
Juxtaposition.
Juxtaposition.
Dude, I've looked that word up. I like know what it means, but I've looked it up like probably 5 times in my life just because I always like forget what the exact meaning is, but I know what it means. But I'm
Yeah.
like, what's the fucking exact
I always
meaning,
like know like what or like because I remember like my first like Italian cinema film class in college. He was like, "So what'd you guys think?" And there was this like really cute girl behind me, and she's like, "I just love kind of the juxtaposition between the comedy and the drama. The war is going on, but there." And I was like, I was like juxtaposition. I was like, I had to know what that word meant. So like ever since that one moment, I always remember it.
It's a heavy word.
Juxtaposition. Yeah,
It makes you
is.
sound really smart.
That's why it's my favorite. It's not even my favorite word. It just when you asked me, I was like, okay, how can I sound super smart right now?
Yeah.
Oh, juxtaposition is my favorite word,
Juxtaposition.
actually.
Can I get the origin of context?
Yeah.
But
There's words that I look up. Like, did we talk about this last time? That I don't know how to spell. So I've Googled the word restaurant like 50 times.
Oh, I have a tweet that's that like I spent like 30 or it was like spends 30 minutes trying to spell restaurant or something like that.
Definitely.
And embarrass.
Yeah.
That one's tough.
That one's tough for me. Embarrass.
Embarrass.
Yeah. Embarrass. I'm like A-R-E, embarrass,
ASS or
embarrass. I don't know.
Definitely. I like know what it always gets me. The FINETLY.
Definitely.
Definitely. I don't know. It always fucking gets me.
It's kind of funny. They're different for every person.
Yeah.
Because definitely has just never been a problem for me.
Definitely not. I'm just kidding.
I was
Nice.
spelling one recently. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was.
When did you start vlogging?
I think sometime last year after David, Scott, and Zane started doing it. I was working at an Italian restaurant,
Okay.
Like, fuck, I need to make some money somehow off this shit. So I can
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
working.
Okay.
And then started it in like, I think like 20 or 30 videos in. I was able to quit my job. I got a brand deal. I'm like, see you later, motherfuckers. And then
Dope.
committed to like the LA. Because I was before a while ago, I was going back and forth between LA and Orange County.
Yeah.
And then finally was able to make a little cash. Not that much, but enough to survive.
What do you mean you're going back and forth like for your job?
Yeah, I was a bartender at this restaurant in Laguna Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did people ever recognize you from?
A couple times. I know more from being in Scott's Vines, like back in the day.
Okay.
People come up to the bar, but like
That's how you guys started, right? Did you guys Vine together?
he started first, and then I was like more in his Vines,
Okay.
like background. And then I had a Vine channel, but it wasn't like anything crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I remember seeing you guys together.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys were like a duo, right?
Yeah.
Like Zane and Heath.
Yeah. Like
On
a
Vine.
like a Walmart Zane and Heath on Vine.
Did he collab with any of his other friends, or was there just something like special about you? He's like, no, I'm going to work with Todd.
He did. He collabed with me first, and then he used to have a girl roommate that he collabed with, and then another friend, but that kind of like fell off. Then it was just more me and him. Because
Okay.
we used to talk about like before Vine, we're like, dude, this is so stupid. Like, dude, let's be famous actors or something like that. Let's let's make it somehow.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna go on Vine. He created an account, didn't do anything, deleted it, and he's like, dude, I'm gonna be famous like on Vine. And then like that's when he started vining, and he was pretty successful on there. So
okay.
that's how it happened.
Did you guys grow up together?
Yeah, so we went to the same middle school and high school,
Okay.
and then we wrestled in high school and started becoming friends when my senior year, when he's a junior,
Okay.
pretty much, and then like started like kind of like going to the party scene and then doing all that crap together. So
I didn't know you Huntington, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know he grew up in Huntington.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's like my only friend from high school that I still talk to.
He's my only friend.
Yeah, you guys are just like some SoCal boys. And I think I've like talked to you about this. Like when you were like younger, like how did you like view LA since you were already like close to it in proximity? Did you see yourself in like, oh, you know, when I become like an adult, I'm going to be living out in LA? Or did you have your eyes elsewhere where you were like, I don't want to live in LA. That's
Not
just
at all.
LA. Like I'm so.
I saw LA as like this devilish town that I did not want to be a part of.
Really?
I hated LA.
Is that the general consensus?
Yeah, I would say so. Everyone that in like the Orange County beach area, they don't like LA. I mean, they'll go out in LA, but like growing up, I'm like, dude, screw LA. It's trafficy. It's just congested. I'm right next to the beach. I was 5 minutes from there. Like just like go to work and surf when I grow up. And that was my mindset. And so
It's kind of true.
yeah,
It is kind of true.
yeah.
Yeah.
And LA, I mean, yeah, it does suck, but and it has its perks too. So
I know he lives like it's like straight out of like the show The OC, like how beautiful like your hometown is, because we went there for like your graduation party and I was just like, what, this is where you grew up? Like it's stunning.
This is actually what I want. Another thing I wanted to ask. Did you watch the OC growing up?
I did not. I saw a couple episodes, but I wasn't like a huge fan of the OC.
Okay.
But
Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach in the hills. I
You
was a
did watch
huge-
those?
Yeah, huge fan of the hills.
Did people like watch it and were like, oh my gosh, they like live like nearby? Like,
Yeah, like I know the Laguna Hills High School. I've been by there 100 times, but like that's like where they went. So I still like think it's pretty crazy like going by there.
Did you know people like that knew them?
No,
Really?
They're probably like
Oh, yeah, they're
5 or
older.
6 years older.
Okay.
Probably in their 40s now or some shit.
Yeah, because I think we were like
Go
in
ahead.
middle school when it was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a huge fan of this is more the hills. Justin Bobby.
Yeah. He's the
Bobby was
fucking
cool, dude.
man, dude.
Yeah, I used to have like a man bun because I grew out my hair because he had long hair. and get this, he was in Huntington one time, like when I first turned 21, I'm with my girlfriend. She watched the show with me, and we saw Justin Bobby, and she went to go say hi to him, and then he fucking DM'd her on when Instagram first came out, or like he messaged her somehow. I'm like, God damn it.
No way.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything happened, but I was like, Justin Bobby's like my idol, and he's about to bang my girlfriend.
You should have just let him.
I know.
I'd be a cuck for Justin Bobby.
I was at South by Southwest and Brody Jenner was like the guest DJ.
No.
And it like, I remember walking the party. I was like, damn, there are so many cute girls here. It was like a T-Mobile party. I'm like, what is T-Mobile doing tonight? Like, man, everybody here is on the Uncarrier network. Like, this is some good marketing going on.
T-Mobile has really changed their image.
Yeah. And then, like, sure enough, they were like, everybody, DJ Brody Jenner. And then all of these girls just, like, swarm the stage. But they're all, like, you know, our age.
Yeah.
Is that his DJ name?
I don't know. It's like-
DJ Brody Jenner in the mix.
He's like the Cameron Dallas of today.
Yeah.
Back then.
oh.
So he's old as fuck now, isn't
Yeah,
he?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. He's probably, like, 27, 28. Or that's how old you are.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No. He has to be like early 30s.
Okay, that makes me feel better about myself.
I keep forgetting how old I'm getting. I still think I'm like 21.
Dude,
and so
do I.
Yeah, me too.
27 seems really old.
When are you turn 27 soon?
April.
Okay.
April, yeah. What about you?
November.
November.
So this year.
Should we go throw like a going away party?
That's funny because Devin and I always joke about 27, the 27 Club.
Yeah.
And like that's when we're gonna die.
Yeah.
And like the 27 Club.
Yeah. Who's in the 27 Club? Like Amy Winehouse,
Kurt Cobain,
Kurt
Jimi
Cobain,
Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
the guy from Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, yeah.
Yeah. David Bowie.
It was like David Bowie.
Prince, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Have you heard there's like a celebrity like death pool or whatever? Like you can like bet money on like celebrities when they're gonna die.
I've heard about that.
What?
It's a website. You go on it and it says like who they're predicting is gonna die, and it's kind of like a leader like chart or whatever. And if
Okay.
like maybe there's like a like something comes out in the news that's saying like, oh, Lindsay Lohan's like back on cocaine or whatever, she'll like move up on it. But I don't know if there's like actual money involved, but it's like a really weird website that exists.
There must be though.
Yeah.
You can bet on anything. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
So yeah, then I think they bet on like
Use like
celebrities who are gonna die.
Like a Bitcoin or something?
A Bitcoin, yeah, baby, you
Yeah.
can bet in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
God, if I was ever famous enough to be on there, that's something that you would like. You know, what I mean? One night when you're drunk, like you like bring out the Ouija board. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like that. You know, you're like, do you want to check out the death pool? And
Yeah,
everyone's
let's
like,
see where you're at. It's like, let's move on.
let's move
Let's
on.
get wild tonight.
Let's move on.
Woo! You just watch yourself move up.
I'm at the fucking top, baby.
Call TMZ. Yo, I'm doing coke right now. Just watch your name go up the list.
Boom, huge competition. Oh
Like you want to be at the top. You're fucking crazy.
Dude, who was the girl that Justin Bobby was dating on the show?
Adrena.
Oh, Adriana.
Adrena Patrick.
So pretty.
Dude,
The
I
prettiest
fucking
smile.
served her in Huntington.
Really?
Yeah, I was a bartender for a summer down at Fred's off Main Street.
Oh, I thought you meant you like served her, like,
Oh, like-
you were a collections agent.
Oh, yeah.
Are you like in?
You've been served.
Or you like beat her in a dance battle? It's like you just got served.
Yeah, dude, I own that chick in dancing.
No, I actually own her.
Yeah, I served her.
So what?
Okay,
Is she looking just as good as she did
She
in the
was,
show?
this is probably like 3 years ago. She was looking fucking fine. She used to, her and Brody Jenner used to come into Fred's for summer. You know, like the U.S. Open and that whole fucking shitty crowd type. I don't know what I'm saying. All that shit is bullshit.
Okay.
But regardless, they used to come into Fred's all the time and get drinks.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. It's so weird that it's like real. That the like Laguna Beach and all that stuff, it's
Yeah.
like real. Like these people like live there
Yeah.
and they were just on a show, but like Orange County, like it is exactly like it was portrayed, you know?
Yeah. I gotta watch that. Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Hulu.
Hulu?
Yeah. But you should absolutely watch the
I wanna
OC.
watch
Did
it.
any of your friends watch it growing up? I'm just like curious if like people in my like our generation.
The girls,
Like-
girls for sure did. I know that.
Okay.
Like that and Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I used to watch. Gossip Girl.
I had Laguna Beach on like the season collector's set DVDs. I went to like a Best Buy and it was on sale and I bought it. And I would watch like the bonus features and they would say like, what does a guy need to do on a date? I'd watch it, like see what Elsie would say.
LC.
Oh god.
Who's the other chick that LC? It was her friend.
Low?
Wait, no.
Yeah, Low, Kristen Cavallari.
Kristen Cavallari. Yeah.
But they were enemies. Elsie.
Yeah, they didn't like each other. That was some good drama.
Yeah, great job.
I wish we had that drama on social media today.
We do.
I mean, yeah.
Sort of. Not
yeah.
really anymore.
I was
should-
gonna expose Aaron Carter yesterday, but I'm scared to do it.
What happened?
Basically, my friend.
Wait. If you're scared to do it, then like take a moment before you say it.
Well, I think just like
Because you're about to expose him.
Cody's not. Well, one, I have screenshots, and Aaron Carter. They can't see screenshots like on here, and I'm not going to show them.
Okay,
And
true.
Twitter's just a more hard thing where I think Aaron Carter's going to see it. I don't
Okay.
think he's going to see it.
Okay.
Basically, my friend's mom saw Aaron Carter in like Georgetown at like this thrift watch store. And she said, like, I just met Aaron Carter. He was bargaining with the guy for $5,000 to buy this used Rolex watch or whatever. And he ended up buying the watch, and then he posted on an Instagram saying that it was like a gift from Rolex themselves. He's like, thank you, Rolex, for this amazing gift. I love the watch so much. But she like saw him, and he has the cash in his hand, like paying for this watch.
She's got pictures of it.
Yeah. And so I had the screenshots of like the text from the mom. Where are you going?
Sorry, I gotta turn this back on.
I was like, I thought you were like you had to like leave or something. I was like, you're like,
All right, guys.
I was just like,
keep it going.
Where are you going?
Is that good of a story? Like you've like call up somebody or like put it on a bigger screen.
He's like, yo, Aaron, I heard this about you, dog.
Yeah. Yo, my guest is talking shit about you right now.
Matt, our king.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, you have screenshots of this.
I have screenshots of it, and I like text messaged Christina and Elijah because Zane was like, I wouldn't do it because I don't know, that's like really risky. And then I texted Christina and Elijah because they've like interacted with him a few times, and Elijah was like, oh my god, it's hilarious. And Christine's like, Matt, if you do not post that like in all caps, and I'm like, but Zane's telling me I shouldn't, so I haven't done it. But I don't know.
But Christine says yes.
Christine says yes, so I
All right,
guess go for it. But then I don't want to get like,
Just post it right now and see what
I
happens.
don't know. Aaron Carter, I heard, apparently gets really sensitive about it.
Wait, Aaron Carter, this is the blonde old pop singer, right?
Yeah.
People all around you got, come get it.
Oh, he's definitely like not in a good place, right?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think,
but he's
'cause-
buying a $5,000 used Rolex watch, so maybe he's in a good bad place.
Yeah, I guess he's still got some money then,
Gift
right?
from Rolex. I've heard of people doing that, like fake brand deals or like, yeah, the gift from Rolex.
What's the point? Just to appear like you.
Yeah.
like doing a fake influence.
Don't people know that Rolex like absolutely would never give anything away? Like why would they need to?
Yeah.
They have the
Yeah.
richest people on earth like buying their products regularly. Why would they have to like do influencer marketing? Oh yeah, we want to reach like the lower, like not like the lower class, but like we want to reach like the Instagram demographic.
15-year-olds buy a Rolex.
15-year-old kids
Yeah.
that like could someday afford it. We want to reach them just so they know Rolex exists. People advertise Rolex without Rolex paying for it.
Yeah.
Like if you buy a Rolex, you're definitely posting that you bought a Rolex.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
so, but he said, thanks Rolex for this amazing gift or something like that. Wow. Like,
What a fraud.
I know. I
wonder-
But Aaron Carter was my idol at one point in my life. And
Oh,
so
dude, me too.
I don't want to like upset him or like him. I want to be blocked. I want us to be friends. He follows me. So I just,
Oh, he does?
Yeah, but he follows like 20,000 people. So it's
Oh,
like
he's
not
one of those.
that cool.
You're verified too, so he'll probably see it though.
I know. But I'm not going to at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the hair. I went like this. You know what I'm
Hit
talking
him- hit him middle part?
The
Yeah.
middle part.
Hit him middle part.
Yeah.
Dude.
That was like in his first album. And then it was Aaron's party. and he
okay.
kind of had this dude.
Yeah, he had,
like
he had huge hair, right?
Yeah, he did. I think my hair now is as close, like as close to his hair back then as my
Yeah.
hair has ever been.
You're just like secretly trying to find it like a couple weeks ago, like, I just want to be like Aaron Carter again. Like, fuck.
Like, wonder what Aaron's doing. Pop on thing. Damn, he just got a new Rolex. I'm gonna grow up my hair out like him.
what Aaron's doing. Oh,
I always wanted to be Aaron, man.
Do you guys ever get followed by those accounts that follow 300,000 people?
Yeah.
And you're like, what is the point? Like, what is the point?
But they've like written a book and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's like, I've written this book. I am a social media guru. I see the future. I have like,
I see
Like,
the future. Like they want to follow back from everyone they follow, so they just like have an equal like 300,000 followers, and they follow 300,000 people.
Yeah, exactly.
what's the
but it's like nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
They're always a dude that's written a book. That's
Yeah.
so true. It's always a guy that's written a book and they claim to be like a social media. And you know that they actually think they are.
Oh, God.
Like if they sit down in the same room as you, they're going to like tell it like, you know, like Gary Vee. Oh, now I bring it up.
Oh, now you bring it up. I was gonna wait for like the end. Fuck. Cody has this thing where I always bring up Gary Vaynerchuk. Like
Every time we're together, he brings up Gary Vee.
Who's this? Fuck.
You don't know who Gary Vaynerchuk?
Not Gary Vito from the Lakers.
Here we go. No, wait.
He's the
trainer.
future. He's the future owner of the New York Jets. Is who Gary
Okay.
Vaynerchuk is, and I don't know.
Yeah, here we fucking go.
What were we talking about?
Oh, the guys, like, I feel like it's always like a Gary Vee
Oh,
type dude where it's
yes.
like, he'd sit you down and be like, oh, so you want to know about social media, huh? Well, let me tell you something.
Thing is, I'm a storyteller. All right, I tell stories. Okay.
Let me tell you how. It's like, yeah, but look, like 2 people are liking your tweets, dude.
Yeah, it's and they go on like panels like in like I don't know like
They're like
Iowa, like the social media panel in Iowa, and they're just sitting there like he has over 800,000 followers on Twitter.
Twitter and people
They'd be like, but he follows 600,000. Like, I just want to go to one of those things and confront those guys. Like,
But they wouldn't care. The people in the audience like actually think that's a crazy thing. Dude, it takes 2 steps. You go one step. You go on Fiverr, you just pay $5 and you buy 200,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Or you just get a bot that
Yeah,
follows
you get a
people.
bot. Want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Off that?
Yeah.
Back when Instagram first came out and before Vine, Scott got a bot for Instagram.
No way.
And he got us a bot.
Exposed.
Yeah.
I think he's told me this.
But no, his account got deleted 4 times. That's why he's Vanilla Ding Dong. Because he was originally like Scott Sire. I'm not Scotty Sire. Scotty Sire. Scott G Sire. And then he got banned 4 times because he used to like post semi-nudes and then use the bot. And so that's why he's Vanilla Ding Dong. Ever since then, yeah.
What?
And so all his followers got taken away. Like when he had the bot.
No way.
Yeah.
What's semi-nude?
Like,
How semi-nude are we talking about?
I'll show you a photo later. I don't know where it's at, but it's like him sitting on his knees in his bed with like the covers covering his dick. And he's just like
Semi-nude.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
posing
think
like,
I've seen.
like a chick.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got banned a few times from Instagram.
Dude, that's so funny. I was just talking about this on Wednesday on my podcast. I was talking about how people have backup accounts now. Like I follow a bunch of models and they all have backup accounts. That's what they call them. So they'll post on their stories and be like, hey, follow my backup account. It's like,
They say backup account?
yeah, it's like, why do you have a backup account?
I know.
They post the same shit. It's not different
What?
shit.
It's
It's not like a
either-
fun account and a normal account. It's like
Not like a Finsta?
it's like this. They just
No,
post
they're
the
just
same pictures.
doing it just
Wow.
in case. Either if you have a backup account, it's either like you're hiding something or like something's gonna get resurfaced where you're gonna get like taken down, or you're just like
What do you?
I don't know, or you really know that like how terribly responsible you are when it comes to your own cybersecurity.
They have like,
I'm probably gonna forget it, so I should do a backup account.
they have like the same passwords for both accounts.
Yeah, right. Like
similar names. I don't know.
Same password
Same password.
It's they're like, well, I'm probably gonna get hacked, so I better make another account with the same password.
Don't
Oh my
fucking
God.
hack me 69.
oh no.
That's what
Jesus.
I think it's that they know they're doing sketchy shit, like they're getting follow bots, right?
Okay, yeah.
And so
then
their
Instagram.
accounts are getting deleted.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation I can think because and
bitches,
it's,
dude.
it's proven by the fact
Delete
Yeah.
them, then shut
they
down the
delete it, yeah.
accounts. I think
And-
if you are like using bots and getting fake
Oh, it's
followers,
terrible.
shut it down.
And Instagram's so much smarter today than they were in 2012, where they can catch on to a bot
yeah.
and see what
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like, my friends, when this was happening, I'd be at work and they're like, dude, what the fuck? How is Todd getting these likes, right? And they're like, wait, he's at work and liking all these photos. What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
you know,
You have those. Like I have a lot of friends that use those engagement things where it's
Yeah.
like, so like when you go to like the news page on Instagram and it's like so and so like 10 photos
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
all like weird selfies
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like Middle Eastern dudes
Yeah.
and you're like, wait, what? Who were they following?
and you comment, nice photo. Nice photo, smiley face.
I know. Someone tweeted like because Katy Perry apparently just hit like 100 million followers on Twitter. She's like now the most followed person. And then like someone was like, they're like, I don't know, they did like a tweet quote thing. I'm like, yeah, and all of them are eggs. And it's like sure, like eggs, like the avatar. It's like whatever she did, it's all fake.
Yeah.
But she just wanted to be the first person to do it.
Huh.
Like, yeah.
There's some people, actually two things. One time we bought like as a prank, we bought my friends a bunch of followers and he was like pissed because it's like the shittiest thing ever. Like he went from like 200 followers, just like of his close friends to like 10,000. And so all of our friends reaching out being like, how did Q get so many followers? But like his engagement was super shitty. So
Yeah.
people thought that he bought them.
Yeah.
And he was fucking pissed about it. So if you ever want to prank your friends, do that.
Just
Yeah,
buy them
yeah, yeah.
followers with the same engagement.
I know. I love like catfishing like accounts or like girls I know who like think they have like such a big Instagram following, and then you look and you're like, really?
Yeah.
I see like 200 likes on here and one comment, and this was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It's like 70,000 followers with 50 likes. It's just weird.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was with Corinna yesterday, and she was like breaking down engagement for me, like percentage wise. She was breaking down engagement, like she was like mathematically. She's like, you should have 10% the number of followers you are liking your pictures. That's the ideal engagement. And I was kind of like, yo, you're not wrong, but God, it's so depressing to think about that stuff, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like
It's
at
just
all.
so depressing. I don't know. Like, I mean, like in our industry, that's important, right?
Yeah.
That's a number you should think about. But for some reason, it feels really dirty to think about.
Oh, yeah, for
Who's
sure.
telling her that she needs to like think and view it like that?
I mean, I think she just just from observation, I think.
So your likes need to be 10% of your followers.
That's a good number.
Okay.
Right? That's like, I guess it's kind of true. I thought about it for a second. It's like, that is kind of ideal in terms of like people who are like popping. See, this is another, I hate talking about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's a weird
real.
standard.
It's very
real.
It's so weird to think about. Or talk about, definitely.
No, yeah.
If you dive into your following and like your percentages that much, it's just like, how into yourself are you? Like, fuck.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I get it with
like,
brands and stuff. Like
exactly.
you want to like, but I feel like you're making money off of it. I mean, you should care about it. I care about it, but like seeing like make sure like for like brands and stuff. But like I'm not gonna like be in my phone all day every day talking about that shit with my friends.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting because it kind of ties back to these guys who claim to be social media gurus and like why we're different.
Yeah,
because in terms of like people who are actually gurus, I'm not gonna say I'm a guru, but I'm saying like the crew, like the vlog squad and all those people, they have like kind of fucking mastered. You guys have kind of fucking mastered that, like how to get people, or like I guess just social media as an industry.
Yeah,
right.
It's
how to make like how to get people most involved and most entertained and all that stuff. Like you guys are the ones that people should be like looking at, not these fucking social media gurus. So in a sense, it's like you should be looking at these numbers and like whatever. Yeah. But it's part of the charm that we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And it's so much people don't like. I don't know. They get so caught up in thinking like how social media needs to be.
Yeah.
When like so much of the charm of like having an audience is by not caring about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like you don't need always to be like, hey guys, I uploaded a new video. Just like give me the link. It's subtle. Like just like your audience will like you for that. You don't have to formally follow some rubric like you're turning in like a formula. A class project. Like
I think Alex Ernst is like the perfect example of this because he does not give a fuck about like Instagram. He posts once a month. YouTube never posts, but he's popping on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, he's not even trying. I've never heard anything come out of his mouth that was regarding Instagram or numbers or percentages.
Yeah.
You know, and he's killing it without like wanting to.
That's crazy.
You know?
What's he, so I know this is something I want to talk about, David's new house. He's living with David now?
Yeah. David and Alex are living together.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, house is fucking sick.
Dude. Yeah. Right?
We were just there last night.
Stupid,
again.
man.
Were you?
Oh yeah. Dude. Like every night I'm always like, are we going to David's? Like I get really excited because it's just like
it's so sick.
Dude. And you don't have to worry because it's not somebody's parents' house. Like you're not having to be like, do we have to leave? Oh my gosh, my parents like, oh my god, they're getting home. Everyone leave.
Yeah. Or like, oh, I don't want to like leave cans around like or smoke outside or whatever. It's like it's so sick.
Yeah.
Because it feels like someone's parents' house, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure. The view is insane.
Yeah.
The view is stupid.
Is it gonna change because you guys are going over there now a lot, right?
Yeah.
Is that what his intention is? Like, is that you? Because I know he like cares a lot about like distance and the dynamic with I think it's squad and everything.
We're definitely just respect David of like if he's doing something, he's filming something, and he's just like not right now. It's like okay, cool. Like I don't know, we don't show up there unannounced.
No. I'm just wondering if
like hanging out at the houses or
it is like how he like is he at your guys' house and like
he was just
it's gotta be a concern for him and you guys also like in terms of like just definitely. Like changing that anytime something like that happens is like changes the dynamic a little bit.
Right? David said like he prefers like still going back to his apartment sometimes. Like,
oh really?
Rather than, like he likes how the thing is cool, but he misses the apartment because that's like was his element where like it all kind of started and when he shifted up. Yeah. But I think I liked it like better for like us as like a group hanging out. It was really nice when we were like we were all watching a movie the other night, just like having food and just hanging out. It was like, oh, this is nice because we don't do that at Zane's house. Yeah. We used to do it at the house, but it was on those shitty leather seats. And just now, like I felt like I was finally at like nice home couch. With friends. Like it was a good feeling.
And like you don't have to worry about no one's filming. You just kick back, smoke a little bit, and watch a movie.
Yeah,
no one's in your face about getting their content.
Yeah, I was in Hollywood yesterday when I did a video with Karina. That's why I was with her. I picked her up and we were like driving to find some like a restaurant or something to eat at before the video. And we drove past David's apartment. I had no idea where it was. And there was like a van full of kids getting out with the merch on. And Karina was like, oh my God, they're getting out to see them. And I was like, wait, is this David's apartment? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, people know?
Oh yeah. If you watch his vlogs, people come by all the time.
I see that, but I wouldn't like the chances of it means it must happen more often.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the case? Like, have you ever been there when people?
Yeah. So I don't know if I can say, I can say this. Alex sent us a video of someone trying to open their door in the apartment. And then he goes to the people and it's this girl walking away and coming back and trying to open the door again.
Oh no.
That's how it's so scary.
That's what. Yeah, that's where like I think it's been like all fun and games.
Yeah.
But now it's like
people.
don't.
It's like every day.
I couldn't imagine being David
Bro.
though, and then there's people who are constantly so waiting outside my place, like tweeting at me, going, "Come outside!" Like there
Yeah.
are people that who wait there for hours,
Yeah.
to see them.
And he lives there. Well, he used to.
Well, he used to.
Yeah, hopefully that won't happen with the new.
No,
But he even said in his video, like, "Come to my old
Apartment,
my
not
apartment.
my-
Don't
yeah.
come to my house." Like, clearly
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
okay.
And he's still gonna like keep the apartment, I guess.
we have people dropping off cakes for David at our house. Like, congrats on 1 billion views.
Oh yeah, when David was in the hospital, there were 2 girls that were like walking
Yeah.
outside, like.
Oh, you hit 1 billion views?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy fuck.
I didn't see about that's what the cake
Remember,
said.
he had 1 billion on Vine. Like how many? Like that was like kind of cool. That was
Yeah.
like, wow, 1 billion views. Bravo.
It's just crazy.
Wait, fuck. I had another thing I was going to say.
Was it about the house?
Yeah, I forget what it was. God damn it.
Movie room.
No.
Oh, there's a movie room. We're gonna be having like movie nights.
I saw that in the vlog
Oh yeah,
or in his house tour or whatever.
yeah.
I didn't even see that when we were over there for the party.
Really?
Yeah. I just thought it was like that one, and it's sick, and there was like a
It
room
has
off
to get like the
side,
sound set up, but I'm like, I've been like telling Alex, because Alex like watching movies. I'm like, Alex, movie night, like whatever movie you are like gonna watch, like let me know and I'm gonna come over. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I love just like watching a movie in the theater.
I love just
Best.
Kicking back.
kicking back and watching movies.
Yes, it's fun.
I tried watching Logan the other night, and
I didn't.
no, I just was like a little bit drunk, so I could.
You know what I'm seeing tonight? Baby Driver.
Oh,
Ansel Elgort, John Hamm, Jamie Foxx.
I've seen-
He's like this like kid.
my
yeah.
my friend who's like a producer guy. He said he saw like an early producer screening. He was like, "Dude, it's fucking amazing." He's like, "It's the new," and then he said some old classic.
Okay.
He was like, "Dude, Ansel Elgort is fucking incredible. That kid can do no wrong."
I know. Ansel.
He's a DJ too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see him
Jesus.
on Late Show with
Mm-mm.
James Corden or whatever?
No.
You haven't seen this?
No.
Oh
He's
my
just like
God.
kill it or what?
Yeah, here.
God damn it.
Let me show you guys this.
And he's in Fault of My Stars.
Yeah.
So he's an actor, right?
Mhm.
And then he was a DJ for a while. He was like making like EDM music and DJing under another like moniker. Is that the correct term? Alias.
One of those, yeah.
Alias.
And then he changed his name to Ansel Elgort, his like musician name, and dropped that like one song that went like crazy big, Home Alone or whatever.
Time total.
Yeah. And then now he's doing this other movie, which will be a gigantic hit. And now he's releasing 2 more songs.
I'm
Like,
getting
the kid is
chills. I'm
literally-
getting chills right now, just like thinking of like him and just that's so cool. Like he's like actor, musician.
He's just an
Yeah.
like artist, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like it's
God.
crazy. So here, check this out. I'm gonna play
I
this.
really. Oh, I just got chills. Like oh my back.
I want to do that.
1 second, sorry.
Are you gonna get copyrighted for this for pulling it up?
Do you think so? Just the sound.
I mean, on Joe Rogan, they don't like play video.
Yeah, they do.
I think it's like a news video. Oh, maybe. But especially if it's like something that's been on David Letter, James Corden, it might get pulled.
Oh fuck.
I think, yeah.
Damn it. All
So
right.
maybe
Well,
you
you have
should
to
just-
take my word for it. So he like,
So it's pretty sick.
because you know how Jamie Foxx is in it as well,
Yes.
and he's an amazing singer too. He's a
Mhm.
musician as well. He's kind of the same as Ansel Elgort, just like a fucking artist and just good at everything.
Mhm.
So he goes up and he sings. They're doing like a riff battle. So Jamie Foxx goes up and sings something, does like a cool riff with his voice or whatever, and James Corden is like doing his thing where he's like, I don't know, you could do that. and then Ansel Elgort comes out and everyone's like cheering and he like takes the mic from Jamie Foxx and he's like, I just think you're trying too hard. And he turns around, he's like, it should be natural. And the music starts playing and he fucking just goes into this like ballad. I think he's singing I don't know, it's some classic like Brown Eyed Girl or something. And like the voice like goes up and you know what I'm saying? He's doing these crazy what's it called?
Chills again. Yeah, I don't know.
I wish I could play it because we'll play it after.
Yeah, play. Yeah, show us after.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
not
like I
fun.
could play it out loud and then it won't. Like if the sound is
It's just not fair though.
right,
Fucking talent.
it's like let me be good at one of those
yeah.
things. Why you got to have all of them? It's unfair. All right.
Hard, and it should be easy. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 1, 2. I know it sounds funny, but I just
Jeez.
I'm gonna take it away for
Damn.
a second so it doesn't.
Easy.
What an asshole.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Oh, I know. He's good. I
Isn't it
remember
crazy when people were
you
going ape shit?
You played it for me at your old apartment when we were like having like a little rooftop party. And I was like, is this Sam Smith's like new song? Who is this? You're like, this is Ansel Elgort.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got some fucking vocals.
some pipes.
Yeah.
The kid's
Got
got
really
some.
get down there.
Kid's got some pipes on him.
Dude, and he was in like one of the most romantical movies ever,
Yeah.
right?
Are you trying to act at all? Are you trying to? Is that Yeah?
Trying to. I mean, that was like my original goal, and then stopped doing that, and then now I'm trying to like take some classes here, hopefully soon. But
Okay.
I don't have like a theatrical agent or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you like any class and like you're just gonna do like a scene work?
Yeah. So actually, before I moved here like 3 years ago, I was going to Anthony Mindell's.
Yeah. That's where I'm going.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
So I went there. Yeah, I went there for a year. Stopped, couldn't afford it, and then actually I was in Thailand, and he messaged me. He's like, "Hey Todd, how you doing? I'm shooting some features. Would you like? I want you to be a part of my projects." I'm like, oh, "Shit." So like, and then I'm like, I have no skills right now, like nothing. So maybe I can like do a class. So I'm hoping just get back into the class.
Dope. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Join my class.
Are you? What days do you go?
Good. Wednesdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely.
Where is it?
It's off Melrose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great.
Now you guys know where to find
fuck, sorry.
Like right as that came out of my mouth, I was like,
No, the name was already like you already said. the
yeah,
name
you
of
could
it.
just
It's already-
Google it. Yeah.
Now you guys know where to find me on Wednesdays.
what time do you go?
Not saying that.
bad.
I'll tell you more about afterwards. My teacher and shit is great. I had a great class today.
It's
good.
cute.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's real cute.
No, yeah, it was a good place when I was there. But
Do you? Because were you on like a reality show or something?
yeah, I was on I'm acting like I forgot what the name. Sweet Home
gee.
Alabama.
Gee, what was it? Back in the day.
Sweet Home
Stupid.
Alabama?
Yeah.
Was the name of the.
It was a show.
Oh, I thought the movie. I love the one with Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Good, just, romantic comedy.
in the South.
Yeah, for the South, Texas folks would like it. It's Alabama. But go on.
So I can kiss you anytime I want. I'm just kidding. That's a lot.
Oh, get on
yeah,
it.
right? Yeah.
Why you want to go and marry me anyhow? Because I can kiss you anytime I want.
Stop, dude.
You
This is
brought
gonna
a
get-
baby to a bar.
This is gonna get.
Sorry,
this is
no.
gonna get copyrighted too.
No, this won't. No, it's in Alabama.
Is that Reese? But I was in season 4, Sweet Home Alabama. It aired on CMT Friday nights at 8 o'clock.
So you were on primetime television.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's sick.
Prime time
Prime-
television?
That's a big deal.
That is amazing.
And it was just, dude, it was actually loads of fun. I met a bunch of new guys. It was 10 city guys, like New York, LA, whatever. And then 10 guys from Alabama, all fighting for this one girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then so there was like a little tweak there's a little twist, right? This girl, she's like 19 at the time, I think. I'm
Okay.
22. There's like 30-year-olds on the show. And they bring back this girl's favorite from the previous season. So it's like the Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Okay.
Right? So they bring this guy back and everyone like knows who he is. And they're like, wow, this is fucking not fair. Like she's going to choose him. Like she had a crush on him like the year prior. And so he ends up winning it, of course. I think I finished third.
Oh, this is a reality
This is a reality TV show. Yeah.
I was
Reality-
thinking this is
sorry.
like a drama, and I
Oh,
was
no.
like, I'm going home tonight. And now I'm gonna look up these episodes you're in. But I was like, what? You had lines? Like you were this guy competing for this girl? Like, oh wow. Like on
CMT?
Like, you were 22. Like, wow.
No, Zane made a vlog about it. I have long hair, I have a man bun, and like he shows my,
Yeah,
my
that's
date.
that's all I knew because
Okay,
I'd
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that when you guys like reacted to you like kissing her or something.
Yeah. I
Okay.
was the first one to kiss her.
Really?
I totally thought I was gonna win this show. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking win this show, take this girl, and just fucking look like this macho guy.
Yeah.
Ended up getting finished top 3.
Okay.
But I think it was kind of twisted because they wanted a guy from Alabama to win.
Okay.
And so that was my theory.
Wow.
Uh,
How did it happen? How did you get on the show?
So back to working at Fred's, this girl that worked there, she knew the producer and she was on like 2 seasons ago, like one of the seasons of the show.
Yeah.
And she knew him and she's like, hey, like you should totally have my friend Todd on the show. Like he's a bartender in Huntington, like has long hair, blah, blah, blah. So they contacted me and then did some interviews and then they flew me out to Alabama.
What? And just like that.
Freaking just like that, yeah. I was gone for a month and a half, no phone, like no contact, no nothing.
Really?
Yeah. It
What
was
part of Alabama?
Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I know Mobile.
Mobile.
Alabama.
And then at the time, actually, there was a hurricane coming up Mobile, so it was intense. It was a fun
Wow.
show. Like we just get wasted every night. When I had my date, I don't dip, and so I dipped for the first time the previous night. I was wasted out in the dock, and fucking I just started yakking and throwing up. The camera like tries to follow me into the bathroom too. I'm just throwing my guts up, and then the next morning I get woken up at 7 a.m. and it's my date, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then they're like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, Jameson ginger ale, and then
In the morning?
yeah, I get like 7:30 in the morning, and then because I had to get ready for my date, they had to drive me like an hour away.
Did they want you to like drink before the?
Yeah, they
like,
want like me to loosen up a little bit, you know?
Okay.
do they promote like craziness basically?
Yeah, they try to keep it like low key, but they want the craziness. Like they provide alcohol for like just like the fights and the emotions and the back and forth of the guys.
Whoa.
And so
where's the girl now? Did she like still is she with the guy?
she's
or-
actually still with the guy.
No
surprisingly,
way.
yeah. I did not think it was gonna last at all.
So the thing is like he wins, and it's not like The Bachelor. You have to get like married or whatever.
Yeah. You don't
It's
have to get
just
married.
like you just.
They
stay
win,
together,
do they
yeah.
win money?
No money involved. I know.
What's the point?
What was at
I know.
stake? Just
For
this
love?
girl
Yeah.
from Alabama?
Finding love in the South.
But okay.
So it was fun.
Did you get like followers from it or anything?
No, I mean I had a Twitter. I mean I got a few like fan accounts then from Twitter, but it didn't like really do much.
Do you still
Okay.
get recognized?
So from that, no.
If we went to Mobile, would we get recognized?
I don't know.
Are you the guy from 5 years ago?
I thought you were gonna win.
I liked you. I love the man bun.
Yeah, you had the long
I
hair.
didn't recognize it, but now I see it. I see it.
And you dipped, didn't you, for the first
You
time?
did.
You yacked all over the pool.
You poor little thing. I saw you puking.
poor little thing.
Actually, we went to a high school football game for the show, and nobody like knew who we were, but they knew we're like part of the TV, like on a TV show.
Yeah.
I probably took 50 photos with like different high school girls, and I felt so cool.
No
I felt so cool. I had no idea who I was, and it was just like taking photos with me.
Yeah, I always like wonder that when like I watch The Bachelor, like they always like go to the guy's like hometown or whatever, and like he's like goes to like the high school football game, and everyone's just like, yeah, we love Jason. I'm like, I don't think the whole town knows you like this well.
Yeah.
You haven't even been on TV yet, or like everybody like it's just they like their hometown like celebrates like he's like a celebrity.
Well-
I'm like he hasn't even been on TV yet.
No, aren't they always part of the past seasons now? Isn't that the thing?
Well, maybe you're right.
It's always someone that's like been on the last season.
That's
now
like
that
the new
gets-
Bachelor
I
or
think so,
Bachelorette. Yeah, usually it is. But dude, what's funny about these country guys that when I was on the show, they like preached like honesty, loyalty. They don't care about materialistic things or fame or anything like that.
Yeah.
These guys were thriving off the cameras. Like these guys wanted to be famous so bad.
Really?
Like on Twitter, on Instagram, like they wanted it. And they had it for probably like 2 months where like this like little fame.
Huh.
And they loved it.
Do they ever like hit you up like Toddy? Remember me, Sweet Home Alabama? Let's collab, dude. Maybe do like a react to the old episode. Like, huh?
React.
I think that could be something fun, dude. It's a sizable market that used to watch that show, dude.
You can link my description.
I still get recognized down in Mobley.
Yeah.
Mobley.
Oh man. Yeah, we can do a meet and greet at the Piggly Wiggly or something like that. How about that?
Happy Gilmore, come on down.
So wait, the date that you went on the show, was everything real? Like in terms of like, was it weird like having a Mac on this chick and like spit game on knowing that like there's like 8 cameras and the producer's like breathing down your neck like, oh yeah, that's some good shit.
So like a lot of it was like they kind of like push things like this shit I said in there, like all the sentimental stuff I just pulled out of my ass, and I try to like force myself to like her, which I liked her for like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I was like jealous of these guys, macking on her.
Yeah.
But like I try to like amp it up as much as I could just to stay on the show.
Yeah.
And like hopefully like end up like winning her over or whatever.
Yeah.
And so before I kissed her, I was like about to kiss her. The producer was like in this boat. He's like, kiss her. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ended up making out with her in the water or whatever. Like we had like this romantic date on the beach, which there's cameras like right in your face. And like, I'm like on my arm like this, like straining my shoulder. It's fucking hot. And I'm like, just like uncomfortable. And like, I just like, my eyes are squinting. And I just want this to be over.
And you
And,
know
like,
grandma's
fuck,
gonna be
dude.
watching
Yeah,
this.
exactly. And so fucking got through it. Ended up like kissing her some more and like trying to like open up emotionally. I was 22 years old. I'm not gonna open up emotionally, but I like try to like find my inner self, and like tell her who I am and my past relationships and all that shit. And it was
Man.
like acting, kind of trying to like semi-acting,
Yeah.
And did you saw the Zane's YouTube video.
I don't think I watched it, but I saw the thumbnail and it like was clearly you with long hair in a thing, and it was like reacting to Todd's like scene on the reality TV or whatever. So that's what.
I gotta watch it now. I haven't seen it.
It's from a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Well,
We're in the old
Zane's
house.
video.
Yeah. And like when I got voted off or when I got kicked off, I tried to play it up too. I'm like, you really want to let me go? Like, are you serious? I'm like trying to make myself cry just to like kind of like play it up. I don't know. It was just fucking.
She said you gotta go, or did they vote you off?
So I had to like walk back there, and she called like us a fling, and that we would never last.
Really?
And all this stuff. Yeah, she's like, you're just a fling, and like.
Did that hurt?
A little bit, because she literally pulled me aside one time, and it was like a group date. She's like, hey, like I just like want you to know like you're my favorite, and like I think she was super into it at one point.
That's crazy.
And then
man.
like it just went in another direction, and that's when I thought it was solid. I'm like, oh, I'm taking this thing home.
Reality TV is a fucking crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I have a friend of mine from back home who just like wants to be on The Bachelorette. Like,
Yeah.
That's her like goal.
Really?
Or to be on The Bachelor. Yeah. Like she's just all about
it's
it.
nuts.
It's crazy. I'm like, go for it. I would love to have a friend who's on there so I can ask you all the questions and stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. It's not the best decision. Or like,
No.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna start this. I don't know if we talked about this last time, but that's the craziest thing about those shows is that like it's not that far from a possibility for anyone to get on those things.
Yeah.
Like it's not like acting in where like, you know, you're watching a movie and you're kind of like, it's like a pipe dream one day. You know what I mean? Or you live in LA and you see a billboard and you're like, yeah, maybe one day. You know, that'll be me. Sort of. Reality TV is like all it takes is for you to like meet the right producer or just like, you know what I mean? Know someone who knows someone. Like my roommate's roommate. Like my roommate knew the producer, whatever. Her roommate like wasn't really doing anything. Was super hot girl, super charming girl, but like didn't really have a job or whatever. And she's like put her application in for her for The Bachelor, and she got like 3 callbacks, like 3 like callback interviews. Jesus. That's all it took.
Wow.
And it's like that's why it's like a funny thing because it's like literally anybody can do it.
But I feel like they look for certain types of people. Like you have to be like a caricature. Like you have to be this like archetype of like a man. Like nobody on the show is like actually just like genuine or like this is ridiculous. Like if I was on there, I'd be like, we're on The Bachelor for God's sake. Like come on, guys. Like what are we arguing about? But no one ever brings that up because they want everybody to be like all neurotic about like the dynamic of it all.
Dude, real quick, like the guys in the house in our show, like there was almost like a full-on brawl. It was
Really?
just nuts, yeah.
Wow.
Just fucking craziness.
Because of the alcohol, or because they were like competing for the girl, or what?
Alcohol competition, and like the city guys were like making fun of like the southern guys in their hats, and like it just.
And you puked on them because of the dip.
Yeah.
They're fighting Todd's off in the corner, just puking. Wait up for me, guys.
Wait, I actually wrestled some guy, like a jiu-jitsu match. Yeah, in the fucking living room. It was like this like southern like MMA fighter, and like we're like drunk and we're outside. And he's talking like how good he is. I'm like, dude, I do jiu-jitsu. Want to roll? And we're like just drunk, just like some trunks on, and just like full on sweating. 2 sweaty dudes just going at it.
No way. Oh my God, that must have been. The producers must have loved that.
Yeah.
Wow.
They only use it in the commercial though.
Did you get paid well?
Like
fidget
decently.
spinning during. Can you do any tricks? Let's see it.
No, I can't. You've mastered the
3-finger hop.
the 3-finger hop.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I even nailed it in front of Cody. So if I mess up now, I don't like completely embarrass myself. Well, I'm going to move this microphone.
Because we started at the same. We both got these at the same time, and then. Oh my
No,
God!
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
That was a complete.
But I can do the 3-finger hop. I get nervous when like I'm on the spot, but I can do it.
It was always my dream growing up to be on Big Brother because I used to watch that show. Do you guys ever watch that show?
Yeah.
Big Brother reality show where like 10 people are in the house together or whatever. And they can't leave. And my family and I were obsessed with it growing up. We watched it. It was like a family activity. You know what I mean?
Big Brother.
That's a weird. Big Brother, don't they have like sex like late at night or like it's like?
Yeah, they do.
All right.
Get all their fucking bed.
And this is like a family show.
Those parts were a little bit awkward with my family.
Dude.
That's how I actually learned about sex. Was Big Brother.
We're gonna have a talk after this. All right.
But so one day, it's always been my dream to be on that show, right? And it was always unattainable because they only take Americans, and I'm a Canadian, so I couldn't. There's a Big Brother Canada, but it's just like not as good, just like every other
Everyone's
Canadian
too
show.
friendly to each other. Like
Yeah,
there's no like
exactly.
drama.
No
Like,
drama.
yeah.
Oh, you fucked my
I mean,
girlfriend.
we want to vote you off, but I just.
And one day I get a tweet from someone, because it still happens every summer, Big Brother does, and I don't watch it anymore. But one day I get a tweet from someone in like last July, and they were like, "Oh my God, the housemates on Big Brother are talking about you right now." Because you can go, you can pay to see the live stream from inside the living room at any time. And so someone had paid and was watching them, and they were like, they're talking about you right now. And I was like, what? No way. And I was like, can someone give me a video or something? I like text or like replied to her or whatever. And she ended up sending me the clip or something. And it was these two guys that were like in the house guests or whatever. And they were talking about Vine. They're like, who's your favorite Viner? And the one guy's like, dude, have you heard about Cody Ko? He's fucking hilarious.
Hey, that's
and watching that, I was like, dude, it's come full circle.
That's so cool.
Like, I was like, my
ago was that?
childhood, like, you know what I mean? Like childhood me being like, oh, dude.
Wow.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as good as being on a fucking reality show like you, but it's
people
like
talking about you, like your vines and stuff.
Yeah.
weird, bizarre.
Damn.
Super bizarre. Yeah,
crazy.
just a funny little story there.
My favorite viner, Cody Ko. Dude, I love him, man.
I was just like, yo, this is like a dream,
Wow.
dude.
When was that? Like the beginning of Vine, or had you already pretty?
No, it was last
established on
summer.
it? Oh,
I think.
whoa.
Yeah, it was like before. Well, no, maybe 2 summers ago. Before. When did it die? This year?
October,
October
like last year.
2016.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So crazy, man.
What are you gonna do when Vine dies?
That's what
Man.
I still kind of hate when people call me a Viner
Yeah,
in my comments or whatever. People, he's the Viner.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's like over,
Yeah.
but I miss it. I just miss like being on the toilet and watching it, or like
Yeah.
waking up in the morning and just like I'm like so like hungover. I don't have like the attention to watch like a whole video. I just want to like.
There's a bunch of YouTube compilations now that are like popping
Yeah.
off. You see that?
Oh, I know they're popping off. I know that. I've
Yeah,
seen
like
some
I
of
Miss
them.
Vine and like Viners that kept me alive and all this stuff, like past tense titles.
Okay, but they're
Like-
still old vines.
They're still all old Vines, but
Okay.
like they're new compilations of people being like, I Miss Vine, like
Okay.
basically like memorials that are like totally getting hundreds of thousands of views.
Oh wow.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Who's getting paid off those?
I had people, I don't know,
Shit.
people who are claiming the videos,
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Funny story. I was telling Matt this last week. I'm not sure if you brought it up when we went out, but it was before I met you. And like my girlfriend, like we always like used to like play this game. Like if I followed chicks, she like a hot model chick, she'd like or whatever. Like she'd like, oh, who you following? And she followed you. I'm like, oh, why'd you follow Cody Ko? And she's like, oh, because he's funny. I'm like, oh, I'm not funny. But it was like a little like back and forth, like, you know, like in your face kind of
just a
thing.
little, like,
I think I told Matt that.
It was
Yeah.
before you guys met.
I think
or
it was
like after?
before. Like I knew you from like whatever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
before like we hung out.
Okay,
a couple
yeah.
times, but it was funny.
Oh, cracks in the relationship.
Yeah.
I might just slide into
You know, right?
You see me just picking up my phone real quick? Stop, you fucker. You about to DM her?
Have you said?
No,
did you
I'm
say
not
her
DMing
name or like?
What's that?
Have you seen her?
No, I haven't met. Have I
Are we
met your
allowed to
girlfriend?
talk
I don't think so.
Did I
no.
meet her last
You
time we
know
were
her?
out?
No,
I've
she was
never.
out.
I've never met her.
She's 20.
She's beautiful.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is she? I was surprised that when you told me you had a girlfriend last time when we hung out, we went out, and it was like I think the first time like I went out with all you guys in a long time, and you were like, you told me you had a girlfriend, and I was like, it's funny because you on the vlogs or whatever, your character is
Yeah.
like the guy who fucking
Yeah.
fucks a lot, and right?
Yeah.
So that was like was that like true up into the point where you got a girlfriend? And it was like, I mean, you don't have to answer that. It's like, because I know your
Yeah.
girlfriend's probably watching this right now. They're like, better answer this wisely, Todd.
No,
Toddy.
I'm a good kid. You know?
Fair enough.
No, yeah.
Fair enough. But it's like kind of still your character on.
Yeah. David tries to, scratch it out of me.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, just because like she's like not like involved with the vlog stuff, she sees like something like that I'm a slut or like that I'm like the character that hooks up. She's like, oh, like fuck, like fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do?
You're like, hey, you follow Cody on Instagram.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pump that
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Every time.
Hey,
Hey, well, shout out to Todd's girlfriend. Thanks for being a good sport. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. It's been
Cool.
fun.
How long
Yeah.
has it been?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
time has
Good.
wings.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Sweet.
one.
Now do we like,
Thanks.
bow or shake hands?
We bow. We end up. Oh, that's probably racist or something, or like
Shit.
disrespectful in some
Oh,
way.
gosh.
Fuck. Sorry.
You can just like. Oh,
Bumps.
it's terrible. Just like.
Pound it.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
lit-
Good job, guys.
You guys follow Toddy Smith on. Is it Toddy Smith? Todd Eric.
on Instagram, Todd Eric.
Todd Eric on
Yeah.
Instagram. Toddy Smith
Thanks,
on
man.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Matt or King on.
On everything.
Matt R. King.
Matty
Looks
B.
like marketing. Or like, yeah. Matt R. King. Twitter.
Follow
Instagram.
him on YouTube.
I just changed my name to
And
Toddster.
YouTube.
And me, I'm Cody Ko. Give this a rating on iTunes. You know the fucking deal.
Number 1.
And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.